What's up with y'all boys, man? We hit 7K today, so you know what that means. I got y'all boys with the movement tech, anti-dead zones, because that's what really helps me sway my screen. But I'm going to teach y'all how to do it without the anti-dead zones. I'm going to leave my macro on. I'm going to do a section without macros too, just so y'all can see. All right, man, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the most common question, and that's how you sway your screen, how to look smooth. And look, you see I have no anti-dead zones on. My screen's not moving. I'm doing this all by myself. And the biggest tip I could give y'all is find a high sensitivity that you're comfortable with. Find some nice dead zones. My settings are posted if you want mine. And you just have to get comfortable with moving your screen, bro. I obviously don't look as smooth as I normally do because I'm not used to playing with no anti-dead zones right now. But if you just practice, whenever you feel like you're not being smooth, you're about to break smoothness, just throw a spin in there. Like when you feel like you're getting stiff, but don't just spin in circles. Control the spin. Even if you don't have a macro, you can still look smooth. You just gotta do different things. Throw in punches, like a slide punch. That helps a lot.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
I'm just showing you how y'all can move without a macro or anti-dead zones. You can still look smooth, even smoother than I look right now, because like I said, I'm used to playing with antis right now, so it's kind of difficult for me. But trust me, if you practice with the right dead zones, right settings, you could be smooth. And if y'all want my controller binds, I posted like 2 videos ago if y'all confused on what buttons I'm pushing to do what. But yeah, I got somebody right here. I'm gonna try to get an in-game clip for y'all real quick. Where'd he go?
Good kill.
But I'm not even used to using no anti-dead zones. But I guess that was kind of smooth. Hit that live while I'm trying to make this movement tutorial buddy pulled up on me, so replay that back and watch that back because the next section is about fighting and winning gunfights. Alright, I moved to multiplayer for this section because it's kind of long. The biggest tip about having movement and still winning gunfights is your crosshair placement. You see that dot in the middle of my screen? That red dot is your crosshair. Yours might be white or whatever color you make it. You can make it bigger, smaller. In the settings, just search crosshair. And you could change all of it, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to search it, just go to interface. It's in gameplay HUD. And then you could mess with it right here. I have mine on static. Know what I'm saying? But anyway, you want to keep this crosshair wherever you think your next opponent is about to be. So if I think somebody's about to be in that doorway, I can spin in circles, but keep my crosshair level with the doorway. You know what I'm saying? What this does is allow your gun to be ready to shoot and your reactions to be on time. Because if you're moving, spinning in circles, and even if your crosshair is down a little bit like this, you see how the dot is on the ground? It may look like you're looking up, but at the end of the day, you still have to aim up at the person. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm coming around the corner looking at the ground, I'm gonna have to adjust. It's a small adjustment, but those couple seconds could get you killed. You know how sometimes you want to fight with 1 HP? That could be the difference right there. So always try to make sure your crosshair is where your next opponent is about to be. If they're up here, say you're fighting somebody right here, you're trying to bait them to come. Oh, I just lagged. You're trying to bait them to come down. Keep it up.
Healing up.
Or if you think you're gonna slide out, don't aim straight at the door. Just wait right here a little bit. Like keep the dot. So once they slide, you could be aiming where they'll end up at. Alright, the next tip I'm gonna give y'all is how to win like 1v3s, 1v4s, even just 1v2s. I know y'all be getting stacked on. We all do, bruh. Can't really complain about it. At the end of the day, if you're playing quads or trios, it's a team game and they're probably trying to win, bruh. So if you want to play solo or just run around by yourself, you gotta know how to do it. First tip is, bro, you don't always have to finish your kills. I know throwing knives look clean, but sometimes you have to get the knock and get away, bro. So let's say I'm fighting the team that's in this room. They're all in here. Maybe it's 2 in here, 2 upstairs. First, slide past a couple times to look in, see where they are. You know what I'm saying? Scout the area a little bit. Don't just go in trying to fight and you don't know where anybody is. Listen for footsteps. Aim in a little bit. Try to hear if they're upstairs. In here. If you still want to be flashy, slide in. Get a knock. Slide out. Maybe bait for somebody. Wait for them to come out. The best thing you could do is separate them. So if you get a knock, get out. Make them try to chase you, look for you. And 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to stay back and try to revive. So one of them is going to chase you. Bait him out. Knock him. You could pop another stem. Probably hit a throwing knife on him if you know he's by himself. Come back in. Kill the dude trying to revive. The teammates upstairs, you know he's coming down. Then you could stay down here, spin around a little bit, get flashy. And when he comes down, break his camera and kill him. Basically what you want to do is get them separated and don't always finish your kill. You can always come back and use a throwing knife, especially if it's late in the game. The chances is they don't have a self. And if they do get up, they're going to run away and try to play it up before they come and fight you again. Alright, I'm going to put in a clip of me doing this so y'all can get a better visual representation of what I mean by get a kill and get out.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Changing mags. Reloading. Changing mags.
Now that I've broken it down, y'all have a better understanding of it. I want y'all to watch the clip back and try to notice everything that I'm doing. Try to pay attention to everything and it should all come together and make more sense.
Changing mags. Reloading. Changing mags.
Another tip for fighting teams is don't fight in the open. Like try to bait them into a place where you can finesse. So let's say this is a Warzone map, right? And I see a team over here just running across this road. Don't shoot at them here, because now where you're gonna go? You're just gonna get chased. You're gonna have to try to run around just a little bit of cover. Maybe shoot a couple bullets and bait them to come like somewhere back here or in this house or anything, okay? Or you could just follow them until they're in a place where you could like capitalize on cover. Like an area like this is good. You could bend this corner, fight. You can hide around here. You can run this way. Obviously, I'm on a multiplayer map, but you get what I'm saying. Find a space where you can find cover and finesse. You don't want to be in an open area. All right, another big tip I could give y'all is sliding, bro. A lot of y'all just run in circles and spam YY and do this. I wonder why you get killed so quickly. It's because you're not going anywhere, bro. If you're going to do movement, you actually have to go somewhere. And the best way to do that is slide. If you're getting dead slides, the best thing you can do is make sure you're running first. I get dead slides too, it happens. There's a no dead slide method if you have DS4, but I don't even use it, so you don't need it, bro. You can slide. Remember, you can slide backwards, sideways, diagonal, forward. Use your slides, bro. And if you run out of slides, use a stem shot. Or run out of stamina, use a stem shot. But make sure you're sliding, bro. Jumping. All that. You can spin around too, but while you're doing that, Make sure you're constantly moving, not spinning in a circle. You know what I'm saying? This is spinning in the same place, and this is spinning while actually going somewhere. See, I'm covering distance, bro. Another good way to make sure you're covering ground with your slides is long sliding. Long sliding is like when you let the slide play all the way out and then you click your sprint button. So watch, this is my slide button. I'm sliding, let it play out, and then sprint. Slide, then sprint button. Wait for him to get all the way to the end of the slide. Don't just slide cancel all the time. Slide cancel is cool for stopping and going the other direction to break a camera, but if you want to cover distance, long slide. Remember that stopping, short sliding, or slide canceling is good if you want to hurry up and like switch directions real quick. So if I want to run this way and then like juke back this way, short slide and come back this way. If I want to cover distance, long slide. See the difference? And as you use them more and fight more, you'll learn when it's best to use short and long slides. But if you watch my clips and pay attention, now that you know what they are, you'll be able to see the difference. Another tip I like to give people is just incorporate your own style and have fun. You can watch people like me, watch their clips, how they move, and try to copy, you know what I'm saying? But the best thing you can do is add your own swag to it, you know what I'm saying? Do what feels right to you. Find your moves that you like doing. Practice them in multiplayer like this. If you don't have multiplayer, go Warzone, get your loadout, and just find a spot where nobody is and practice, bro. When you're most comfortable and relaxed, that's when you're gonna hit your best clips. When you're like sweating, trying real hard to do movement, you're gonna die a lot, bro. The best thing you can do is just relax and get comfortable. Once you're comfortable, bro, hitting clips will come way easier. Even you're not trying to hit clips, you just want to look cool. Whatever your reasoning is, it will be way more natural than like sweating and trying hard, because that's when you start to look like this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be doing all that. Just be calm, cool, collected. Find what works for you, bro, and practice it. Before we go, I want to leave y'all boys with a verse. It's one of my favorites. It's tatted on my arm. Philippians 4:13, which says you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. If you ever feel like you're weak, you want to give up, just pray to God, ask for strength, and I promise y'all boys, he's got you covered. I love y'all, man. Thank you so much for 7K. More videos on the way. Stay tuned. Peace.